Welcome to the Borderless with Ashirani Murata.
Yes, exactly.
First episode.
Yeah,
Alright.
finally.
Dude, what are we going to talk about? We're going let's get into it. Alright, let's wow, this is harder than that.
I think it's good to get to know about you.
Alright, about each other, yeah?
I
Okay,
think,
okay.
yeah. Not me, but yeah.
Oh, not you?
yeah,
Oh,
of
wow,
course.
okay. I guess me, yeah.
じゃあ今回は初めてのエピソードということで、まずこの芦谷村田にね、ちょっとフォーカスして深掘りしていきたいかなって思います。
Okay.
でちなみにこのポッドキャストの名前は Borderless with 芦谷村田
Yep.
に決まりました。自分はあんまりその名前とかはあんまりこう表に出るっていうタイプでもないんでいらないかなっていうことで、長くもなっちゃうんでっていうことです。じゃあとりあえずまずはラニーにね、そうだね、質問していこうかな。
Okay.
So じゃあまず出身は生まれは
Umare wa I am from Malaysia. I was born in Malaysia.
Okay.
I was born in Malaysia and then we moved to England. My family and I moved to England.
Like
And-
when?
Ah,
When
10歳
you
の時か
were
な
10歳
10歳 When I was 10 years old, we moved to England.
Okay.
Yeah. それで and then we came to Japan. Yeah. Like 11 years ago, 10 years ago. 10年前とか
Okay.
11年前日本に来た。
Okay.
Yep.
So マレーシアで10歳ぐらいまでいて、
そうだね。
でイギリスに行って家族と一緒にね、
Uh-huh.
で日本に来たと。
Yeah.
OK。その10歳まで日本にいた時はさ、日本じゃない、マレーシアにいた時はさ、その
うん
マレー語を喋ってたの。
Malaysia. Yep. When I was
Oh,
living in
okay.
Malaysia, I was speaking Malaysian. Yeah, for 10 years since I was born.
And can you
でも
speak
なんかね、
Malaysian?
お父さん日本人だから、my father's Japanese. So
Okay,
I would,
okay.
he could speak English, but we couldn't speak Japanese. So we would speak in English. Malaysian, we study English as well.
I see,
だから
I
日本
see, I
語、
see. そう、お父さんが日本語と英語喋れて、
そう
お母さんとラニは、
マレー語
マレー語。
me and my mom used, yeah, we
だか
speak
ら英語を
Malaysian.
使うしかなかったと。みんな家族でこうコミュニケーションするには。
そうだね。Yeah,
Ah.
since I was small, we were always speaking with my mom would be Malaysian,
Okay.
and then with my dad would be English. But it was like simple English, very simple English. で、
なるほどね。
イギリスに引っ越して、and then we moved to England, and that's where I picked up my English. そこで本格的に英語を
なるほどね。
ピックアップしたかなって。
10歳から何歳までだっけ？
10歳から13?
13歳だ。
そうだ
3
ね、
年間ぐらい
日本に。来た時13歳。Yeah, I was until 13 years old, I was living in England.
なるほどね。
Birmingham. That's the place where I was.
Birmingham. Wow, that's cool.
Birmingham.
Ham?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
カタカナわかんない。
わかんない。
I think-
日本語だとバーミンガムって
バーミンガム
わか
か。
んないけど、多分そんな感じだとわかんないわ。
Yeah,
Anyways.
something like that.
Yeah, okay. じゃあ中学がイギリスってことかな？中学は
小学校かな。
小学校高学年から
そうだよね。10歳から
10
13歳
歳。
で。
そっかそっか、小学校か。
小ね。So in Malaysia, I remember leaving Malaysia when I was primary grade 4, 4年生
Okay.
で、イギリスで5年生 Oh god, the flies. So,
Okay.
Oh, right. For those of you guys who don't know, we are actually in a park.
Yeah. I think there are so much bugs. But
Yeah, there's
it's
so
fine.
many insects. We wanted to film it quite early, but we had some problems. So yeah. そうだね、今外で。
そう、外で撮って虫がねいるっていうね。まあ、全然しょうがないけどね。本当はもっと早くね、撮りたかったんだけどね。
But yeah, what were we talking about?
Yeah, about you.
No,
Yeah.
wait. Yeah. So 10. I left Malaysia when I was year 4. 4年生。小学校4年生。
4年生。
Primary grade 4. And then in England, because of the system, I think 5年生になってた。
5年生、なるほ
そう
どね。
5年生やって5、6で中1 and then I went to junior high. It was 3 no wait hold on, so grade 5 is where I started in England,
Okay.
and then I finished in the first year of junior high school.
Junior high school, okay.
Yeah, so I just came in junior high school and then we decided to move to Japan. So I literally just started.
ああ、じゃあ本当もうスタートしてすぐ。
So 1学期目。
ああ、じゃあほぼ
The
ほぼじゃあ
first term of
プライマリースクールだけかじゃあ。
そうだね。ほぼほぼ、yeah,
Right.
basically I was just there for junior high. No, sorry, wait, primary school.
プライマリースクール。なるほど。
So yeah, but then when I came back to Japan, 日本に帰ってきたら、I had to go back because again with the system, I had to go back one grade down. So I had to do primary
school.
Primary grade
Sixth grade.
Yeah, again
Wow.
for only like I think half a year.
Okay.
So 2学期目。
そうだよね。なんかさ、入学時期とかもなんかいろいろ変わったりするからね。
Yeah.
9月入学とかね、
そう
日本4月とかいろいろあるもんね。
So yeah,
なるほどね。
that was a pain. I had to do primary school again. And then the thing is that in England we don't, I mean the study system, the education system is quite good, but we didn't do it that like crazy compared to Japan. But because Japan,
日本人めちゃめちゃ勉強しすぎってこ
yeah,
と？
Japan is like crazy into studying. So
I
when I
see.
came to Japan, I don't know, everyone was like really clever. Like they're like
Very.
really genius. Like I
Very.
don't wait. This is grade 6. I was like I was like coloring books at grade 6. I was very surprised at that. So yeah. も
Okay.
うイギリスとか it's a bit different because イギリス
みんな遊んでたの？
遊んでてもうなんか絵本とかやってたもん。
ああ、なるほどね。でも内容の話か。内容が全然違うの。
全然もう日本の方がもうねレベル高い。やっぱり
なるほどね。
学力っていうのかな。
はいはい、勉強の質とかね。
勉強のそう内容とか。
なるほどね。
だからも
はいはい。
うめっちゃ I was surprised at that.
Yeah.
That was the first ever culture shock.
Wow.
I was
その
It's cool.
日本に来た時もそうやってカルチャーショックあったけどさ、そのマレーシアからまずそのイギリスに行ったじゃん。
Yeah.
その時はまずその英語はまあもともとちょっとはさ、家族とのコミュニケーションで
Yeah.
その簡単な英語を話したって言ってたけどさ、
Yeah.
その辺はどうなん？じゃあ今度実際にその小学校に行ったわけじゃん。友達とか最初ゼロじゃん。で英語もまあ言うたらシンプルなやつしか話せないわけでしょ。So, how did you make a friend and how did you
I actually remember my first friend. His name is Usama.
Usama?
Yeah, he's Pakistani.
Ah, okay.
Not a local, but he's not English, but he was Pakistani. He was very kind to me. I remember him very much. I don't think I'm connected in any way with him. I don't think I have his Facebook or something. But anyways, yeah. I still remember that. I also remember another culture shock that I had when I went to England.
Uh-huh.
Was that when the teacher was introducing me.
Okay.
You know?
Like in front of that.
Yeah,
in front of
the whole class.
Yeah, I hate that movement.
I know.
Anyways, yeah.
Well, I had to go to in front of the class. Class の前で紹介されて。And then
あれめっちゃ嫌い俺。
And then the teacher would say, I came from Japan. I mean, I came from Malaysia, and then that I'm mixed Japanese and Malaysian.
Okay.
And then she would introduce me and all that, and I would say hi, hello. And then this guy, this guy.
The guy from the Pakistan.
No, not Usama. It was another guy. He was
the different one.
He was African English.
Okay.
He's not African American.
Okay.
He's black.
Okay.
He was a black kid. Oh God, I forgot his name. But yeah, he was also very kind.
Okay.
He shook my hand.
Okay.
Is that what do you call that in Japanese?
Akshu.
Akshu.
Yeah. It's a very polite way, right?
Yeah, but then he's in grade 5. I did not learn to shake hands at grade in Malaysia.
Really?
That was crazy. Like he took out his hand,
Okay.
right, and I was like, what? And I just took his hand, and then he started shaking it, and I was like, oh wow, this is like the ones in the movies. なんか映画みたい。
なるほどね。映画で見てたやつが
Yeah, because-
今実際にやってるみたいなね。
yeah, and I
はい
was
はいはい
maybe that's just me and my exposure when I was in Malaysia, and I did not get exposed to shaking hands. But yeah, seeing that was crazy. It was like in the movies. I would see it in the movies, and that was literally happening to me, and that was crazy. That
多
was
分日本でもそんな人いないと思う。その5年生の時に
握手
その
するでしょ？
握手いきなりその初対面ないね多分ね。
Yeah, it's
But I think it's only about
Him?
him. I think.
no, maybe. Well, yeah, it
I
was
don't
just
know, but-
him.
Yeah.
It was just him, though. That's a good point. Maybe it's just him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But like have you like 差別とか discrimination とか
Oh wow,
or
that's a
like
good question.
bullying, you know? I mean,
Um,
have you have or
That's a good question. We live in Birmingham, so it was Birmingham. だからパキスタンが多いんだよね。
じゃあ結構
パキスタニが多い。
immigrations が
Yeah. So there was a lot of foreign people. There was a lot of
他の国から来た人と
ethnicity.
かね。
そうそう、
なるほど
いろんなカルチャー
結構ちょっと
も
ダイバーシティな。
結構Yeah, it was quite diverse
なる
in
ほどね。
Birmingham. There was a lot of Pakistani, mostly Pakistani.
Mostly
Yeah, it was
like more than English people,
I mean, there were English people.
but more than. Wow.
I don't know. Most of my friends are Pakistani. That's why.
I see.
That's
okay.
why. Yeah, most of my friends are Pakistani.
So around you. Okay.
Yeah, around me. Yeah, and I had some white friends as well. I had some local friends, but yeah, most of my friends are Pakistani. Most of the students are Pakistani.
Okay. That's
I remember that a lot, and so bullying was not a problem. But
what do you mean? No problem?
No, I mean,
you
like,
haven't.
yeah, I didn't get bullied. In
Okay,
England.
that's great, yeah.
So we respected each other.
That's
But this
good,
one
that's good.
guy,
Okay.
it was a different black guy from the first story. But there's a different black guy. But he would tease me. It's not really bullying. I mean,
Just teasing, right?
yeah, we was just playing
Yeah,
around.
yeah,
ちょっといじり?
いじりだよね。
Yeah.
まあちっちゃい子やるよね。
So yeah. So he would say like, my eyes are like,
Like a
Cool.
big or like a
no, he would say like
circle.
it's small.
Oh, like a
Yeah, like
pose, right?
Chinese.
Yeah.
Like basically like Asian
that's,
eyes.
That's
Asian eyes. He would tease me Asian eyes. He would speak like making sounds like chin chong chong, like making
Yeah,
Chinese. And then he
yeah.
would call me Chinese, and I would be like, I'm Japanese, and it's like it's
なるほどね。
naka そんな感じの I want to say it's asobi because 喧嘩したことないから so
そういういじりがね。
yeah, I would never fight with him about
なる
that.
ほどね。
We were always friends about that. And sometimes I would get offended, but then I know that he's just playing. だから
あーじゃあい
傷
じられ
つくけど、but then
結構でもさちっちゃい子あるよね。多分向こうも多分そんな悪気があったわけではないけ
そう
ど。
多分遊んでただけだと思う。
でもやられた側はちょっと傷ついちゃうみたいな。まあ
Yeah.
ちっちゃい子なんだよね。
そう
よくある
なんかあるじゃん。
結構そうだね。あん
Yeah.
ま良くないけどね。結構多分日本みんな知ってんだからこういうなんかさ、こうやって横にするみたいなさ、そういうジェスチャー、
いやどうだろ
そうの差別的なジェスチャー。
Yeah.
そういうのがあるんだよね。その目を、これポッドキャスト聞いてる人は分かんないけどさ、この目をね、
そう動画
こう
ぜひ見てください。
そう、なんか
YouTube で
横に、まあそうだね、YouTube 見てもらえれば分かるんだけど、引っ張ったりそういうジェスチャー
そう
があるから
目をねこうやってやられて
そう
こうやってこういう風にやられてもうチャイニーズで言われた経験があったぐら
い。
いかな。そういういじめっていうよりか。
じゃあ結構、すんなり馴染めたんだ。英語とかもあんまり話せ、まあちょっと話したけど、それくらいでも全然友達、そのパキスタンの彼のおかげってのもあって、
そうだね。
馴染めたみたいな。
Yeah. There's a lot of
That's great.
yeah, I guess yeah, it wasn't that hard to
Oh.
make friends in England because everyone was very kind.
あ
Everyone wanted to be your friend.
あ。うん。
That was a big thing. Like everyone really wanted to be. Even 俺の後でも like after me 新しい子が入ったとしても like a new a new kid would come into school, he would get transferred, and we were all wanted to be his friend.
すごいね。じゃあいいじゃん。
Yeah,
めちゃめちゃ
We didn't have that discrimination mindset. I mean,
Wow.
again with the Chinese のやつはあったけど, but I think we were just playing.
Yeah.
You know, kids play.
Yeah.
Kids be playing too much. So,
じゃ
yeah.
あ結構すんなりいじめとかなく、クラスのみん
わないね
なそういう差別的な意識とか一切みんな持ってなくて、
No, I don't
結
know.
構オープンなマインドだったんだ。
そうだね。
でそれで友達も結構友達欲しいって思う人が結構多くて、自然に。じゃあその何がどうこうしたとかじゃなくて、もう環境に恵まれたっていう感じだから。
そうだね。
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very a lucky thing that I experienced. Yeah. I should say why I moved to England. It was not because of. It was actually we moved to England because of my mom's masters. She's a translator,
Translator. Oh.
Japanese, English, and Malaysian translator.
Oh, she can speak.
Yeah, she's
Japanese too?
trilingual. Is that what you say?
Yeah,
she's trilingual. So
yeah.
she's trilingual. So
Wow, that's
yeah,
amazing.
she was getting her masters in Birmingham University. そう、
Okay.
それで2、3年行った。
なるほどね。
マスターズってなんだっけ？ Japanese.
マスターはマスターじゃない。
Oh, really?
あ、違うわ。大学院だ、大学院。
大学院、
大
yeah,
学
so
院、大学院。
お母さんの大学院のためにイギリス行った。
なるほどね、なるほどね。
Yep.
妹とかも、妹とかいるよね。
Yeah. I
妹と
have
かも一緒
a
にね。
older sister and a younger sister.
ん。
And me, my sisters, and my mom. So four of us, we went to England. My dad, unfortunately, not me, my mom and my dad got divorced when we was in Malaysia.
Okay.
So マレーシアにいた時もう離婚してたから。
なるほど、なるほど。
だからお父さんは逆にマレーシアにいたの。Because he had a clinic.
あー、
My
okay.
dad is a dentist.
In Malaysia?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
お父さん歯医者で病
マレーシア
院
でやってたんだ
マレーシアで病院持ってて
なるほどね。
でそれで
ちょっと離婚しちゃって。
離婚しちゃって and then まあ数年後 like after they divorced a couple of years later my mom decided to get her masters
ああ、で、それに
to
ラニと
England, yeah,
妹
and then
もついてったん
well,
だ
the。whole kids
ああ、なる
so
ほどね。じゃあお母さんが大学院に行くのが理由で、
そう
イングランドの大学院に行くのが理由で、イングランド、イギリスね、ごめん。それで
yeah. So yeah, that's the reason why we moved to Japan. I mean
Okay,
England.
that's cool,
Yeah, we
that's
were,
cool.
we were still
Yeah,
talking about England. Yeah.
And then you went to the Japan.
And then we moved to Japan.
Yeah. And again,
That's
right?
fun. That's a fun story when we moved to Japan.
Okay.
Yo, that's a really fun story.
Very.
Talk about that in the next episode. When I came here, the first time I came here from England, it's very interesting. A hint is that
Okay.
I got kidnapped.
Wow.
I got kidnapped. Yeah.
Yes, we.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys got that to look forward to. Next episode next week.
Yes.
We're going to try to do it every week. 毎週
じゃあ来週、そうだね、毎週撮っていくことにするから。
ちょっと目標はね、毎週。
そうだね。
But then we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Maybe. Depending. I really want to film in daylight. Because look at that. Look at all the bugs out in the frame. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We basically talked about me.
Yeah.
That's what?
I mean, yeah.
最初は
多分それでいいと思うよ、俺は。
Okay.
Yeah.
まあ最初はね、like a couple of episodes, the first couple of episodes is probably going to be about us.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you about shit stuff as well.
うん
だから最初の
そうだね。
2、3個のエピソードは
イントロデュース系にしようか。
we're going to introduce
紹
about
介系
ourselves.
ね。
紹介して。
でその後
And
に
then after that we can talk about Japan. More about Japan.
Yeah, or I don't know. Yeah, we will see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
That's true. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna end the podcast. Wow. My first ever podcast. This is very fun. I got my first mic.
Yeah.
That's very nice. This is very cool. Thank you for you doing this.
Yeah, of course, why not? Yeah. And, thank you for having me here. And I'm glad to, join your
Be the
podcast. Yeah.
The co-host.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's very cool. All right. For those of you guys that are listening on the podcast, check out our YouTube. Well, my YouTube. It's on my YouTube.
YouTube ね。
On my YouTube, it's Ashirani Murata, Ashirani Murata, and you can check out the video format of this podcast.
うん。
Yes.
ポッドキャストどっか、なんか概要かなんかにね、URL、YouTube、何がやってるから、多分そこに貼れたら貼っておいてもらって、で、
そうだね。
YouTube もよかったら見てほしいっていうね。
そう。YouTube にも載せてるので。
そう。で、毎週こういう風に撮っていくから。
そうだね。Every month.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you guys haven't checked out our intro podcast, we are trying to make this kind of unique. Maybe it's unique. Not really sure. I personally I haven't seen it before. We are going to film outside. Not in the studio. We're going to film outside and kind of have the Tokyo Sky City scraper behind us, and yeah, I think it's going to be a great podcast. So yeah, if you guys want to see us talking in a park somewhere in Tokyo, check out the video.
Yeah.
You want to say that in Japanese? No?
そうだね、日本語でも言っていこうか。
Okay.
とりあえず基本的にほぼ毎週撮っていくよね。で、あといろんな東京の、ね、スタジオじゃなくて、なんかこういうあえてね、外とかでね、いろんな日本のじゃないね、東京のいろんないいところとかで撮っていくんで。Yeah, of course.
Maybe.
Yeah. なんで、もしもね、ポッドキャストの人は多分これわからないと思うんですけど、YouTube の方見てもらったら映像付きであるんで、よかったらそっちもね、チェックしてみてほしいなと思います。まあもう今日はね、もう、It's already dark, so, you know.
It's very dark.
Yeah.
We kind of.
そうだね。最後もうちょっとこの辺をね、このビルとかちょっとスカイスクラッパーズをちょっと見せて、それでもうエンディングでいいんじゃない？ YouTube の人たちはね、これで。
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And for those of you guys who are watching YouTube, check out the podcast. For those of you guys who can't see it visually, maybe you can hear it audibly. Is that a word? I don't think that's a word. Just listen to the podcast if you guys can't see it. Yeah. All right. Hope you guys have a good one. This is the ending.
Yeah.
See you guys in the next one. Right?
Yeah. And stay safe.
Stay safe. COVID. Wow. First podcast. All right.
Yeah.
See you guys. Bye.
Yeah. And subscribe.
Subscribe, please. Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Almost forgot.
Yeah.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.